Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I have updates to share about Donald Trump cases and investigations. First, I wanted to giggle a little bit about the hashtag sad turnout outside of the D.C. courthouse as Trump was arraigned today for his third time this year. From the reports I read, from the videos I saw, it looked like there were more anti-Trump protesters, and one of them was wearing an inflatable Trump baby costume. So, like that balloon that they used to fly when he was president. It was an actual costume this person was walking around in. And Trump was given the option to take part in this arraignment on video chat. So he obviously wanted the attention. I think he was hoping for a massive crowd. Oh, well. So also, Trump's attorneys and some of his allies are now saying, almost like a threat, that, the special counsel made a mistake by charging Trump in this recent case. Now he can prove that there was election fraud in court. Go for it. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, let's see that evidence that you've been holding back for almost 3 years. Can't wait. And speaking of this recent indictment, the New York Times has, at least they believe, identified co-conspirator 6 as Trump ally Boris Epshteyn. I'm not sure if I agree because he's also an attorney, but they listed the other ones as an attorney, and they referred to him as at least in the recent indictment, as a political consultant. So it's possible, but I'm not sold yet. And one thing I wanted to point out is that Epshteyn was on MSNBC quite a while ago. I mean, it's probably more than a year ago now. And he had a bit of a Freudian slip in regard to the fake elector scheme, and no one ever mentions it. So take a look at this and listen very carefully.
So, Ari, everything that was done illegally by the Trump legal team, according to the rules and under the leadership of Rudy Giuliani.
Did you guys catch that? He said everything was done illegally. Yeah. Their eyes are saying no, but their mouths are saying yes, we were criming. Anyway, the Daily Beast is reporting that Russia is freaking out about Trump's recent indictment. Their media figures are telling their audience that this could lead to war between the U.S. and Russia. They actually told their audience that the Biden administration, quote, went from being authoritarian to being totalitarian. Yeah. This administration, not Trump, but this administration. Then they said that the U.S. may require a civil war to try to save the country from this. So you can see where Fox News, quote unquote, gets this lunacy. Up is down, right is left. I mean, it's now wrong, apparently, to punish people for their crimes. This, of course, this stems from the fact that they're banking on a second Trump presidency because they want to have their way with Ukraine and they know he'll give it to them. Next up is news in the classified documents case. The special counsel has asked Judge Aileen Cannon to take action regarding a conflict of interest issue with attorney Stanley Woodward. Woodward is currently representing Trump's accused co-conspirator Walt Nauta. The problem, though, is that Woodward has also represented, quote, at least 7 other individuals who have been questioned in connection with the investigation. That's according to this new filing by the special counsel. And the filing also says that some of these people have testified about Nauta against him. One of which we know about, which is the IT director, that's the man named Yusil Taveras, who I've mentioned. He appears to be cooperating in the case. But remember, Taveras changed attorneys after he received a target letter. And then he all of a sudden started spilling the tea. So the Justice Department is asking the judge, Aileen Cannon, however you pronounce it, to call a hearing. They're asking for all of Woodward's clients, quote, to be informed of potential risks and inquire into possible waivers. So basically like, hey, here's the deal. He's representing you. He's representing people with conflicting interests. Are you cool with that? If it is, here's a waiver for you to sign saying that he's not doing anything wrong. If you're not cool with that, you need to get a different attorney. It goes on to say, and this is a very key detail, quote, Nauta should be thoroughly advised of the potential conflicts and attendant risks. Witness 1 and Witness 2 should also be present at the hearing and apprised of the risk that Mr. Woodward may use or disclose confidences he obtained from them. So they do appear to have other witnesses testifying against Nauta in addition to Taveras. Now, it could be 1, it could be 2. I don't know if Witness 1 or Witness 2 are Taveras, or if because he's already found a different attorney, that means there's 2 additional people who are testifying against Nauta. Anyway, we'll see what happens with that. If any of them seek alternate counsel, I'll let you know. There's also a report about the Fulton County, Georgia case. As you guys all know, we're expecting indictments in that probe any day, maybe even any minute. However, it appears it's not going to happen this week because they're still calling witnesses to testify before the grand jury. Journalist George Cheedy, I think is how you pronounce his last name, he just announced that he's been issued a subpoena to appear. Cheedy is a man, you may have already heard, he accidentally walked in on Trump's fake electors as they were signing the fraudulent documents in Georgia on December 14th of 2020. He was at the Georgia Capitol. He was there to report on the legitimate electors signing their documents for Biden. Well, he just so happened to spot some Republican officials that he recognized, and they were all headed into this conference room. So Cheedy just walks in unannounced. He has his phone up and he's live streaming this to Facebook from his cell phone. And the Trump electors freaked out. They lied to him first. They told him that they were having an, quote, education meeting. And then they quickly ushered him out. Somebody said, oh, he's recording. He's got a phone. And then they pushed him out of the room. So that's a key piece of evidence because a lot of these fake electors say, oh, we were tricked into signing these documents. They told us that we just had to sign them because, if in case Trump won a lawsuit, but we didn't think we were doing anything wrong. We didn't think it was illegal. We thought it was totally legitimate in case one of his legal battles came to fruition in our state. Well, if that's the case, why are you lying? Why didn't you just say, hey, here's why we're here. This is what we're doing it for, just in case. Why lie and say it's an education meeting? And why freak out and throw the journalist out of the room? So according to Cheedy, the Fulton County District Attorney has impaneled 2 grand juries in the month of August. He has been asked to meet with both of them. He's been asked to testify or at least show up for both of them. Now, he said he has no idea, and neither does the public, which grand jury is reviewing the election case or if potentially both of them are reviewing the same matter. So he's going to show up for both. He may have to testify before both. One may be a fake out. And in addition to Cheedy, 2 former Democratic state lawmakers have also been subpoenaed to testify. B. Nguyen and then Jen Jordan are these 2 women who have been ordered to appear before the 2 grand juries this month, also to testify about the election fraud, but more specifically, they've been asked to testify about a presentation that they witnessed, which was given by Rudy Giuliani. Based on this news, it's sounding like Georgia indictments might not happen until the 3rd week of August. Possibly even the 4th, since we're finishing up the 1st week of the month already. So I don't think it's going to happen next week. It's sounding like they might be going in next week. None of the 3 of them, to my knowledge, have given a date when they're expected to appear before these 2 grand juries. And again, we don't know if they're both being impaneled for Trump and his allies, if only one of them and the other one is being used, as a red herring. as a squirrel. Look over here. So anyway, I will let you guys know when I hear more. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please donate if possible. Love you all. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.